going to all of my photos to Bay. How should this sound?
30 years old, 5-time
Wow.
medalist, 2-time Olympian, 12th in Sochi, 30 years old now. What could she bring to this party?
Yeah, Spencer definitely has the trick. She's got great style. She's got great coaching and support about it. You see her having a big legend in the snowboard world himself. So Spencer Bryant definitely.
You know, when, John and Chris, John watched this and he said, that's my cousin, He's bragging about you to everybody. Wow. Oh, that is so cool.
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Huh?
Oh, I just hated how, like, the media shamed Spencer for the Olympics instead of, like, celebrating her as the first and only Indigenous woman to compete in that sport.
Mm-hmm.
Typical media coverage posted a picture of her crying face and basically said she shamed Canada.
Really?
I said that, and that was the headline.
Yeah. So I
I
just
cried on national television like a big baby.
I think it just should have been celebrated that she was the first and only Indigenous woman to go to the Olympics and to represent in that sport.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't matter what you place, you went and you have a entire communities and people following and looking at you that you made it there. That's it. That's what needs to be celebrated. Yeah, I didn't like that media coverage.
Me either. I tried to not do media. I tried to run away and hide, but they forced me. And then I cried on TV. Oopsies.
Well, you were happy.
No, I was sad.
Oh.
I was sad, Nani.
She wanted to win.
Yeah, in Sochi, I fell in both my runs, and I was riding really good, and I think I should have podiumed. I should have gotten a medal, and I blew it. And so I took it really, really hard. And I was affected by it way more than I thought it would be. And I felt like I let everyone down. So I cried, and then that's like all anyone wanted to talk about was that I cried on TV.
Aw.
But then the second one was just bad conditions, so it was out of my hands.
Everybody has feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But hopefully that'll inspire another young Indigenous girl to go after
Oh, you
something they
came
love.
home too because your ankle or your leg was sore, remember?
When I came here, I was recovering from ACL surgery because I had a blown ACL in that video. My knee was hurt.
Oh.
Yeah. So I came home after I had surgery after Korea in 2018, and then that summer we came here to meet you.
Yeah. That was a fun
That was
time.
over driving in your car on the beach.
I always get a 4-wheel drive because I love the beach. My daughter's a salesman, so she picks my vehicles for me.
Awesome. Off-road only.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check my questions so I can ask you another question. And then I think we're pretty good. Yeah. We talked a little bit. You told me about the Alert Bay Residential School.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about that or not?
No, I don't mind.
Only if you want to. And actually, if you were willing, if you wanted to talk about it, but I don't want to really kind of ask you questions about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want it to be uncomfortable. So, yeah.
I was treated really good there. And all my cousins were, like Dad's side. And my aunt, last week, I said to her, you were in Alberni? She said, yeah, but you know what? One of our cousins had to write a thesis about the residential school, and he said certain ones were treated better than others. And we were fortunate. We were the ones that were treated good. And I guess that's why a lot of them didn't like us Haida people when we were there. Because I guess you'd kind of call it respect because they didn't holler at us, or I guess we were just obedient and did things right. I have no idea. But I never thought of that till my aunt told me last week. And that's why. And I never heard of any of the students being mistreated, ever. And it's, like one time I worked we changed our jobs every month, and they put me in the staff dining room. And we had to mix whipping cream for dessert for lunch. And we put it in the fridge, and the cook went to have lunch. And I thought, I'm going to steal some whipping cream because I haven't had any since I left home. And I just got a spoon. I was going to take a spoonful, but I let the door slam, the fridge door. She heard it. She was a little German woman, and she rushed in the kitchen. Leona, I'm surprised at you. I said, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to make a mess. I got so scared I grabbed the bowl and ran in the pantry and threw it in there. It went on everything in there, even the ceiling. And I had to clean it all. And when I went, they made me go to the supervisor's office. I could hear them in the office laughing. Leona doesn't do stuff like that. She probably just wanted a taste. And they were laughing. And I thought, good, I'm not in trouble. So they just called me in and not to do that again. But it was worth it to have a spoonful. It was funny. I liked it there. And then I went to Alert Bay, and I didn't like it there. I was home in 6 weeks. Way different. It's scary. I can't believe they would literally kill children. It's so sad. Because my mom and dad went. And all my uncles and aunties. And they were all treated well. Just not allowed to, they didn't talk about it. Just not allowed to speak Haida, which was sad. I guess none of them were allowed to speak their language. It was pretty sad. And they weren't even allowed to speak about it at home. And I just found out one of my uncles, they sent him home to die. He was beaten so bad. And I just found that out last week too. Pretty must have been really cruel there. But I just